Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've released a video and I think one is well overdue. There's a lot going on right now and there's some stuff I want to talk about and just let you guys know what's going on. So to begin, the D&D Striker has been released to console. That happened really quick. I wasn't really expecting that to be so quick. I actually had an update planned, and once I release the update, the truck is going to get taken down. So I'm going to sort of delay on the update, and I want to get as much feedback from you guys as I can. I'm going to go through the truck right now and I'm going to show you what I've changed. So to begin, I've left the engines as they are. I haven't touched any of that. For the highway gearbox, I've increased the high range speed, and everything else I've left that as they are. I haven't touched any of that. For the suspension, I've stiffened up the toe suspension so it will handle better when you're hauling cargo. I've also reduced the overall weight of the truck, so you will find that the tall suspension bounces a bit more. I think that was one of the issues at the start. The truck was too heavy, and I think that's why it's got stuck in the mud so easily. One of the biggest changes you guys are going to notice is all the tires. I've buffed them up quite a bit. When it comes to mud resistance, I've given all the tires quite a decent bit of strength in regards to that. And I've also added a new chain variant of the mud tire. I think this fits really well in the truck. Oh, I've also increased the amount of spare fuel and spare parts that you can carry. So let me go ahead and just make a quick setup and jump outside and show you some other changes. Alright, so one of the complaints was the loop, and I agree, there is a weird, very distinctive audio loop. That's quite hard for me to fix, and that's what I'm stuck on right now. That's what I'm trying to sort out. If I can't really get rid of it, I might just tone the sound zone a bit and do some mixing to try hide it, but that's literally where I'm at right now. I've also had another complaint of the windshield on the inside being too dark, so I've removed the tint. I think a lot of people expect the mods to be OP, but for the guys who don't know me yet, I really dislike OP mods, so I really try to aim for sort of a balanced gameplay. I want there to be a bit of a challenge, but I don't want it to be completely stuck as well. So for situations like this sort of level of mod, if the truck gets completely stuck in something like that, then something obviously needs to be done. And for the areas that you do get stuck, I've given a long enough winch to get yourself out of it. Oh, one more thing I didn't mention, I've also made the wheels slightly bigger, so the biggest option, rather than a 40 inch, you've got 41 inches on there. So the idea here is that in a situation like this is where the truck will struggle, but I want it to be able to keep moving, and if it really comes to it, you've got a long enough winch to get yourself out of it. Alright, so that's it for the Striker. Let's jump back in the garage and have a look at the other stuff. Okay, so you guys have been asking for a few add-ons. You gotta bear in mind that the files are big as they are already. So I might do one or two, but I really want to limit the size of the files because of this RAM issue. you know, it's a pain to deal with. So I don't know. I don't know what else I can add to the truck. Just let me know in the comments if there's anything you guys want me to add. Anything that's quite small. I don't want to make the files any bigger than they already are. So moving on, the current truck that I'm working on is a Toyota Tacoma TRD. You guys might have seen that on another channel. There's nothing really interesting to show you guys apart from the fact it's on the map and I'm working on it right now. So when I, get to certain points, I'll give some more information, and I'll also take suggestions on what add-ons you guys want me to stick on there. So moving on, the next mod I plan on releasing is UK Gamer's Land Rover Defender. There's not a lot left to do with this. It's just to tidy up the code and select some color options, and tune up the suspension, the engines, the gearboxes. The mod itself is running just fine. It's almost there. It's just a little bit of work and it should be ready to go. So that should be released very soon. Alright, and moving on, the next mod, again, you guys should expect from me is the Hummer H1. The mod itself is complete. It's undergoing testing and I'm just getting feedback from the guys, and I'm tweaking changes here and there. I'm going for immersion and authenticity on this one, so I'm doing a lot of research. I want to make sure I get the engines right, the gearboxes right, and whatnot. The mod is really well done. The interior is highly detailed. As usual, when this comes out, I will release a console version. So suggestions please on what you want me to call the console version, and I'll probably write the name on it same as the how I did the D&D Striker. So yeah, as I said, I've been doing a lot of research. So for the engines, I've gone for the GM 6.5 V8 turbo, and I've got the Duramax 6.6 V8 turbo as well. And to complement that, the sounds, the audio files for the engine are a Duramax turbo engine. For the gearbox, again, it's authentic. I've got the Allison 5-speed, and I've got which is going to be the highway, and I've got the GM 4-speed, which is going to be an off-road gearbox. As you can see, I'm not using the standard suspension. I've got the TAC 4 independent. Shout out to Ranger for donating those from the MTVR trucks. So I've got the TAC 4 independent and the aftermarket independent for a bit more lift. So moving on to the tires, I've got a set for each class. I've got the all-terrains, and then for off-road, I've got the non-pneumatic tire, which is really, really cool. Those tires are really durable, so I've bumped up the durability stats across the board. So having this on, you probably won't need to carry spare tires. And for the mud tire, I've got the Maz 95, and then I've got a chained version of that as well. Really looks good on the Hummer. It suits it really well. So for the add-ons, I plan on doing the slanted back, and I want to do a roof rack as well. So at the moment, this is what I've got on there, but I want to do a roof rack to carry more supplies. I've got to model that myself, so that's going to take some time. I haven't got a rear bumper yet, but I've done the Predator front bumper. And the color choices, the textures are due to change. These, I'm not really liking these textures. I want to do some more work on the exterior textures. Go for a more rugged military style look. So let's just jump outside so you guys can hear the engine. So far the feedback has been positive. The testers are happy with the way it handles, the way it feels, the amount of power it's got, the way it sounds. I can imagine you guys are going to ask me for gooseneck trailer capabilities and all that, but I don't know what to add to it yet. So if you guys want to suggest what add-ons you want, I'll go ahead and start modeling those. But I want to get this out in at least the next 2 weeks. I want to have this ready to go. So whatever it is, it has to be able to fit within that time frame. The Hummer handles rough terrain really easily. It doesn't struggle at all. So you should be able to take this anywhere in the game. I think it's going to be a perfect scout vehicle. Let's just change the tires up, put some different tires on. The way the wheels are at the front, it allows you to really get the truck in some sticky situations, and it easily gets out of it. So I think this is going to be an ideal scout vehicle. Again, the idea I'm going for, guys, is the truck is going to, the mod should pose a challenge, but it shouldn't completely get stuck. I think having a mod, that's too OP is going to take away a lot of fun from the game. Alright guys, that's going to be it from me. If there's anything I forgot to mention, just comment below, and I read all the comments, so I'm happy to answer you guys' questions. As far as it goes, the DND Striker is awaiting an update, so I'm gathering as much feedback as I can from you guys before I make the update, because when I do, it's going to get taken down from the console browser. And the next 2 mods to expect from me is the Land Rover Defender and the Hummer H1. Again, as I said, suggestions. As I said, I'm happy to take suggestions for add-ons and for names as well, and what to call them, because I want to have both for PC and the console version. Also, there's something coming up soon that I haven't really announced yet. It's not really official, but I'm calling it the community mod, and it's basically, I'm going to present a few trucks. You guys are going to vote on which one you want, and then I'm going to mod it for console. So I'll give more information on that as it becomes more concrete. But yeah, that should be interesting, that should be fun. Anyway guys, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and bye bye. Enjoy the mods.